Yeah, okay. New player circle. So,
Hey man, say man, you already know what I'm gonna say, man. It's your local neighborhood player, Drip Damone Jr. kicking in the Player Circle podcast, and we don't try to fit a square into a circle. And hey man, today man, we got the boy Almighty Sus, or actually Almighty Sus ain't in the building. We got Brandon, Jaleese, Lush, Trap LaRosse, and some other UK nigga, some other nigga from across the pond. Some other nigga from across the pond, didn't it? You feel me? Don't know who the fuck they is, but they talk about the boy Sus. Gerb. You feel me? The Gerbster. Should he be allowed back on No Jumper? You feel me? He only spit on a nigga, pulled a knife on a nigga, beat up Lush. You feel me? Turned up on Jaleese every now and then because they having their domestic thing. You feel me? She was politicking for that nigga on this too. Any other time she sit there like this. You sit there chewing her gum on her phone, you feel me? She don't say shit till about an hour or 30 minutes in or something. But about the Gerb, he need to come back. She want her boo back. He in her ear too, man. Just, you feel me? You feel me? Throw me the ooh, baby. You can have the Gerb back. You feel me? On my mama, because that's what they little tip and tat used to be, but that's a whole nother story. I ain't gonna hold your love too much longer without any further ado, man. Y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get to the video. Is that too creepy when I'm saying it like that? And let's get to the video.
Pull up again, even though he pulled out a knife. Like, was there a DP or? Huh?
He deserves. So there's no okay.
There's no love lost. It's all good.
Okay,
I don't care. Listen,
Brandon, do you feel safe
But
in
I
the
mean, how many
workplace?
times has
say-
suspect been
Okay.
a liability though?
Jaleese doesn't want suspect back over here.
No, I don't have anything against suspect. I really don't. I felt like he just was
Just bat
dramatic.
his ass from LA. Jaleese, you here now.
He was dramatic.
Big Mama back in the building.
Per my dialogue, because since we
No, I
spoke,
don't have a problem with Almighty.
look, since Almighty and I
You do.
spoke on the show the other day,
I mean-
we spoke a few times since then. He seems like he's in a very good, mature
Better mind
place.
state?
Yes, 1000%. I don't think he's trying to entertain any type of nonsense with nobody. But I think it'd be a great conversation, and we'll see if we can spin the block on that at some.
How are you feeling about it though, Brandon? Are you like is
About-
it with suspect? Is it on site? You still angry or you just like whatever you did? You done?
I'm still angry because he was like, yo, I'm gonna do the Vans. I'm gonna do the Vans with the green, you feel me? The green, black, with the army socks, with the light army shorts, black tee. I hate them. Absolutely hate them, bruh. They look like the socks the fat lady had on Baby's kids. If you know, you know. That shit crazy. I hate this nigga. He got on Grand Theft Auto socks. He dressed like a Grand Theft Auto character right now. What the fuck? I can't stand him. Then he got the socks, pull them bitches up all the way. Can't stand him. How you know he finna dirty Mac? He like automatically off the back. He finna dirty Mac. He finna get the dirty Macking. Off the back. He finna get the hating. He ain't even start talking yet. He finna get the hating. Watch this.
Down to have a conversation.
Here's the thing. I was never angry. Like, when I literally said I felt no threat from this guy, I meant that. Like, he can't beat my ass. So, like, when he pulled the weapon, I was, like, laughing because I was like, exactly. Because it was exactly what I knew it would be.
Yeah, but it's like if somebody spits at me and pulls a knife out on me, I'm probably not gonna want to sit down and have a conversation with them. It's probably
My ego doesn't work in that way. I can sit down with you. I've dealt with...
He
I
can
mean,
be
if you've ever
copacetic.
been in the workforce of anywhere, you deal with people you interact with people you don't like all the time.
I'm just
And I
saying,
look at this like
I
work.
wouldn't want to sit back down with someone who did that with me. I'm just like,
You're downplaying it. He pulled a knife on you.
How do we listen? He
pulled a knife on you, bro. Like, you're downplaying it crazy.
But that's just like what conflict. That's what Charleston White always says. He says got no conflict resolution skills. You can never resolve a conflict if you never come back into the same vicinity of each other.
First of all,
I
to
literally
be
have
fair-
no problem with that.
To be
man.
fair, suspect.
You know what, Brandon? I owe you an apology. I meant what I said about your socks, but I owe you an apology. That was a very articulate and You know, that was some real nigga shit though. Like, we gotta be able to have conflict resolution. We gonna walk around funking for life, forever, always. Gotta look over his shoulder. Like, let's get this shit out the way, or move the fuck on. Like, what the fuck? Like, it don't gotta come to this. We can have a conversation. Look, this is where I felt disrespected. Okay, that's why I disrespected you. Look, you won't do what disrespected me. I won't do what disrespected you. We move forward amicably. You understand me? Amicably. We move forward amicably. This is us together, amicably. You understand me? Like he said, niggas ain't got no. That's real hard. That's harder than pulling a trigger. That's harder than throwing a punch, hitting a nigga, going and sitting down and having a tough conversation is more gangster than anything that these niggas be doing that they claim is gangster. That's real talk. So I be salute on that. Salute on that.
Never said that he would pod with Brandon or not. He just said he would come back.
Yeah, that doesn't mean we're going to say room.
Jumper.
Yeah, but we want to see him with Brandon.
I know that's what we want to see. You feel me? We'd all love to see that. Second of all, the way Brandon looks at it, he feels like there's no physical threat whatsoever. So if you're in a situation with somebody that you feel that much of a physical sense of superiority over, you wouldn't really be adverse to doing that, even if they did try to like pull a poker out, alleged poker out on you.
I just think it's so disrespectful that it's like, I don't know, I'd be like, man, I'm kind of done with you know?
I mean, it would be disrespectful if
I forgot about
no
the
jumper.
That's why the spitting is the knife, cool, whatever, but like
The spitting was an ultimate disrespect.
Well, that's his
So do you
signature
feel like
move, right?
do you feel like
Is
pulling?
it?
That should hit his
done it a
leg
couple
too.
times, right?
He said, "You."
Listen,
I mean, so how do you feel about Almighty coming back?
That should look like
honestly?
Pearl Harbor on his
Like, you
leg.
feel
People
like-
are analyzing that, man.
But wait, how do you feel about
The
Almighty
JFK shit on
coming?
Reddit.
Okay, how do you feel about Almighty coming back? Do you feel like you can coexist with him?
if it was my business to run, you would never come back. You can't come back to working at Target if
Right.
you do some shit like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But-
That's crazy bringing him back. If you that's an employee,
And
even crazy, and then you're gonna bring him back. I know it's gonna get views, but it's like, come on, man. What's that gonna open the doors up to?
Listen,
That's
but-
basically saying like you could come on here, do something crazy. You could stab somebody on here.
We did the
and then
Kelby
you get
shit too,
sacked,
right?
And then we're gonna get you back on. It's all good now. What the fuck?
But listen, but look.
Come on, bro. I know it's gonna get pee, bro. But bro's got a point though, isn't it? Bro's got a point though, isn't it? You can't let a man can't come on show spitting, willy wonking around, pulling out a knife, still get his job. He didn't, as Trebler Ross just said, he pulled the Kelpie situation. He beat up Kelpie. He ready to backhand Jalise any second now. Spit on you and pull the knife. We're gonna let him back on. We're gonna let him back on air. We're gonna let him back on air. No, it doesn't sit right with me, innit? Don't sit right with me, innit? Don't sit right with me one bit. Not at all. Not at all. You got a point, bro. You got a point, bro.
Look at Adam and Josh. Look at their history of hiring. Like, they bring like crazy motherfuckers back. Like, I'm being real with you, bro.
Oh, my
This would
goodness.
just be another, addition to the list of hiring disasters.
Well, if anything, on a business
Liabilities.
standpoint,
Liabilities.
yeah, Adam not having to pay suspect anymore, and then he can still have him on the show. So if anything, from a business
if he
standpoint,
comes back for free,
it's
that's
probably-
crazy.
It's better for Adam, basically. But at the same time, it's just I don't know,
Suspect
it's
was
crazy.
making money up here. If you bring your ass back up here for free or like significantly less than what you were making before, bro, you basically got marked out economically.
I'm pretty sure that Sus is gonna make sure he's compensated.
But if you come back for if you got a certain amount of money, like say you was making $5,000 a month working here, and you come back and they like, oh, we gonna give you $100 every time you come. Nigga, you playing yourself.
I don't think it's, and this is just like per my understanding, I don't even think it's close to that point yet, though. I think it's just when he said he would come back, that was like, would you come back for an episode? Would you even have a discussion? It's not even at the point of
Well, that makes sense, but bringing him back as a host after doing something like that in a workplace is kind of
I think there
going
needs
on
to be
here,
some type of
The bigger question.
HR maneuver there.
The bigger question here is, what does you bringing him back say about No Jumper? Because say if I'm somebody who's like an artist or something, I'm not coming up there knowing that you're willing to bring back dudes who would do like that and the reason he did it. It wasn't like I violently attacked him. It wasn't like I was up in here punking him, getting in his face and stuff like that. I didn't try to do him like how 4Extras was even doing Unk. I was just giving my opinion. He didn't like that, and he took it to the point of like, let's fight and stuff. So, hey, you might bring bro back and alienate a large amount of people who potentially could have came up here because now they don't feel
he never
safe.
got fired when he beat up that fake pimp.
He did.
He got fired.
He did get fired. I was gonna say because
But then he got rehired.
Yeah. So, but what happened with that was Kelpie signed a contract. That's the dude that he fired on signed a contract basically stating that
He won't sue no jumper.
correct.
Why'd he do that? Because that would have been a bag.
Like,
Low-key, like,
No,
that was
trolling.
very,
He's
No,
trolling.
because he thought
very
that
foolish decision.
he thought that they were gonna give him like the ability to like be on no jumper more like. That's what he said later on. They told me
No,
like
no,
they
but
would bring
that-
him
that
on.
is-
he got finessed.
He got
basically.
finessed.
He got finessed for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
and I will say that I actually like Kelpie. I think Kelpie's a good dude.
He's cool,
And-
he's
What the hell
cool.
does that have to do?
It does, because it's like he doesn't seem like a bad dude, and he basically got beaten up and then finessed out.
Yeah.
Y'all played him double, triple.
Yeah, fact.
triple
Yeah,
over.
after being roasted the first time he was on here.
He's down bad.
Trap Lord,
Go on.
would you bring Almighty back if you were the head of No Jumper?
Be honest.
And then we need honesty.
Yeah, I'll be completely honest. Suspect's cool. I like Suspect. As a businessman, beating up Kelpie, would have been like, bro,
Final straw.
you create a mad liability for us. I can't fuck with you. But also, I feel like a lot of the Adam lets fly, I could never let fly because I'm a square. So
But you saying no, basically. He
Yeah.
would have been gone then. What about you, Big Huncho? Would you bring this dude back, honestly?
I mean, if I was Adam, basically.
If you were the owner of No Jumper?
Not you putting yourself in Adam's shoes. You just like looking at
Because
it from
Adam is
your
his own crazy
standpoint.
person.
I mean, if I was the owner of No Jumper, I would bring him back because the whole point is getting views and everybody wants to see it. But from a business standpoint, if it wasn't a podcast and you did this type of in a different field of work, hell no, am I bringing you back? You can't beat people up at work. You can't pull a knife out and spit at people at work. This is crazy. You're getting fired for that. Bringing him back, doing that in a different field of work is crazy. But for this, I totally understand why they would bring him back. And it's, if anything,
Has that?
it's
my-
gonna-
It's
boom,
great.
It's great. It's great for the business,
But
but it's just crazy.
Let me say this: like the fact that you did it to a coworker, right? The fact that it was premeditated, bro. Got up, went out, got the knife, came back in, then started up an argument so he could be pushed to the point where he could pull out the. Because if you look at the video, he didn't have no sweater on at all in the beginning. Then you look later on, he keeps getting up, going out, like 4 times. Then he comes with the sweater on, and when he pulled the knife out, he pulled it out of the sweater pocket. Bro, you planned that. You thought about
that makes me think it's a play, though.
That was
a play then.
that sounds.
Listen,
I know
I was involved in
Like a
it.
play.
I was involved in it.
Hear me
If
out.
100 was, wait a minute. I was involved in it on my daughter. That shit wasn't no play, bro.
No, not for you.
Oh, but
For him, he might be thinking, I'm going to get the knife, I'm going to start an argument. Nothing's really going to happen.
No.
Yeah,
Security's there.
I agree.
No.
It's going to be viral.
No.
And they're probably going to bring
Listen,
me back.
I agree.
Listen,
I agree.
he spit. See, you guys got to watch the other footage. He spit. I jumped up. He ran into the corner.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He
video.
tried to go out the door, but the security guard was blocking the door. So when I jumped up, he ran into the corner. He pulls the knife out, and the security guard rams him into this booth that's right here.
Pause.
That 100% was not planned by him. He thought that I wasn't gonna do anything at that point, and I think he was willing to risk it because if we know anything about Almighty, his mind is literally controlled by the people in the comments. Whatever they say, he internalizes that because he literally has expressed like, I'm not gonna let y'all call me a B and all that for not doing it. So his mind is ruled by the comments. So I don't think it was a play. I think he's just a hyper emotional, or he was, let's say he's reformed. I think he was a hyper emotional person who basically let his ego take over.
All right, guys, hear me out. Y'all are businessmen. Let's say Almighty's brought back to the pod with the contingency that there's a Swiss Army knife sponsorship.
Oh my
That
god.
could
What do
go
y'all
nicely.
think?
That
Hell
could go
no.
nicely.
You feel me?
Well, then it's just a play, isn't it? The whole
definitely
thing
a
would be
play.
Right, it
Everyone
would
gonna
be
say,
a
"Oh, that
play."
situation was
No, but it's-
fake."
No,
I feel like
it's because no jumper.
Then it's just a play, isn't it?
But
And it's just a play,
the
isn't it?
thing with that situation is this.
We're poking the holes in your story.
No, the whole point is Almighty was here as No Jumper went from getting damn near 1 million views on every video all the way down to where it currently is, and it looks like there's been a little upward trend, right?
We hired this one
What
random fat
really
guy
is
and
gonna
everything's gone.
what
It's
is
just
bringing
amazing.
him back really gonna do other than maybe bolster views for a couple of episodes? Then you fall right back into the same situation. I think that you should personally. I think if you weren't contributing anything that was keeping the views going up, then there's a good chance that you're not going to contribute anything now.
No, he's had some peak moments.
No peak moments, but we're in a down turn right now. Like
You're up again
nah,
right
this
now.
is booming again, bro.
no, we're going back up. But what I'm saying is we're going back up without Almighty around at all.
But if you bring him back, you might have more viral moments from him. So from the business standpoint, it could.
Or someone might get stabbed and you lose everything.
He might get 10 million views.
Or someone might get stabbed and you lose everything. And then you get 10 million views. Can't argue with that. Should sus be back? Should sus be back? Should sus be? You wouldn't be here on a player circle. You wouldn't be on the goddamn player circle. I'll tell you that goddamn much. We don't try to fit a square into a circle, nigga. You wouldn't be here, baby. But should he be brought back? Yes, because Brandon was antagonizing that shit. I'm picking something up. I would have just picked up a chair. I wouldn't have put a knife on you, but you would have got hit with something in the studio for sure. Indubitably. No cap. Do y'all miss us? Do y'all miss us? I know Jaleese miss us, you know what I'm saying? But do y'all miss us, the people? Do we miss us? So let's go through the whole Lush shit. I mean, the whole sus shit. You beat up Kelpie. You beat up Lush. You goddamn spit on and pulled a knife on Brandon. You always turn up on Jaleese. If she wasn't a girl, you'd have been backhanded her if the cameras wasn't rolling. It's a lot of liabilities. Do we risk those liabilities for the sake of sus being on the show? Is that something we're doing? Y'all let me know. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer without any further ado, man. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And we be back with another one when we got another one. And
Yeah, okay. New player circle. So, get low.